Welcome to Irish Greyhound Racing Tips with me, John Brennan. In Limerick, the first quarter final of the Annie Kirby Memorial Stake, we have race 5. Explosive Boy here, he was favourite 2 weeks ago before the second round, and he's joint favourite now at about 7-1. I think he's an incredible price. The thing about Limerick and about this stake, in the 8 heats in the second round, the 7 winners were in front by the third bend. So for a stake, it's probably going to take about 28.5 seconds to win. The first 16 seconds, that's going to be the key here. He's ran 15.87, which is the fastest in the competition. I think he'll win today. I think the second in this race will be Trap 5, Scarty Yank. He has plenty of early. He moves off a small bit, so the trap should suit him. But I don't think he has the gears of Explosive Boy. He'll get away from him. Scarty Yank won't have a problem finishing second. He'll run him behind. D Machine for third. He was a bit questionable coming home last week, but he's going to have to come from behind. Now, dogs like him, they've got huge amounts of pace, but I don't think he's going to get after the front two. So a 6-5-4 finish for me in our first quarter-final. Race 6, the second quarter-final, Bombardier for me in Trap 2. This is a really competitive race. Ballymacmerlin in 3 also has huge early. So it's going to be probably the fact that Bombardier has the inside. I think he might just get the corner ahead of him. The two of them should go down the back straight together, definitely. Bombardier stays much better than Ballymacmerlin, so I expect him to go on and win. Then a huge run for third between Ballymacbelvult and Derby's Delight. Derby's Delight, the only dog to come from behind and win in the second round, so it's going to be tough. I have Ballymacbelvult though back for anti-post, so I'm going to stick with him and say he'll qualify in third. He's definitely the fastest finisher in the whole stake. So if he gets a clear run, we could see a huge finish from him. So 2, 3 and a 4 finish for me in the second quarter final. In the third quarter final, race 7, Sing Along Sally in Trap 1. I think she looks an absolute good thing in Trap 1. Trap 4, Broke With Hope might move off small, but she'll give Ballymac Ariel a good run. We haven't seen the best of her yet in the competition, and if she starts to come to the boil at all, she's got massive pace, but she is going to have to come from behind. Deadly Destroyer in 5 will give Trap 1 plenty of trouble into the third bend, but I don't think he's going to win. So 1, 3, 5 for me in the third heat. In the final quarter final, Fabulous Azura, she's the nap of the night. She's got a 16.04 to the third bend. That's absolutely flying. It's the second fastest in the competition. She should flash out, she should lead. There's not as much early as her on the inside of her, so I expect her to lead up. In second then, I think One Time Only could cause a little bit of surprise in that heat and get second. Zafiro, I have him back that he post, so hopefully he gets third. So 4, 3, 5 for me in the fourth quarter final. In Shelbourne Park, the Open 600 race 10 is our first semi-final. This is an absolute belter of a race. Great name that in 3, Priceless Jet in 4, and Beach Avenue in 5. Throw in Razzle Dazzle Peaky for good measure as well, and even Trap 6, Amazing Chap. I think Great Name that has his box this week with 2 slow breakers on his inside, so I think he's going to lead up 4, which beat Beach Avenue, trying to get a run out of the pack in third. I think Great Name that's going to hang on here, with Beach Avenue running him down for second and Priceless Jet hanging on for the final. Those 3 to qualify would make a hell of a final too. In the second semi-final, race 11, Billy's Diva in Trap 1. She's got the draw. She should go up inside Pinheiro. He's not going to get the lead this week, so I'm not sure he qualifies. I think Ballymac Wild has got a great chance of getting second. And Ballydoyle Ross then for third. He showed huge pace last week over the distance, so I think he might get in there for third as well. So 1, 3, 5 finish for me in the second semi-final. Also tonight with the Shelbourne Puppy Oaks. 6 heats of that, 4 qualifiers, which will leave us with 4 heats next week, 24 dogs. There's going to be some interesting ones in that, but I definitely recommend watching the first round. I don't think I'll be having a bet in that, and seeing what we can find out for next week.